Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome. So we're here today with RWBY, the Black Trailer by Rooster Teeth. Now, as I say at the beginning of every video, please go check out the original one, the original video by Rooster Teeth. I will have it linked in the description down below so you guys can check it out yourself. Also, before we go any further, okay, this is 720p. Coolio. Yeah, so if you can't tell, you might not be able to tell. Okay, you know, I don't know when you're watching this, but I'm basically watching this pretty soon after I watched the white trailer. I watched the white trailer like 2 hours, 3 hours ago. So we're now watching the black trailer. I had a little bit of thought of what the black could be, like who that could represent in terms of like mystical fables and mystical fairy tales. I haven't really been able to think of anything. The only thing that I've come up with is that, like, obviously most fables, most fairy tales are by the Brother Grimms, which means that they are German. So the only thing that really I can really associate black with German would be the Black Forest. But there's no specific character that really springs to mind, so I'm actually not sure who black could be. But I guess that kind of makes it. I also don't know who yellow could be. And I haven't even given that a thought yet. I haven't even given that a thought yet. So we're just going to check out the black trailer and see what this has in store for us. As I said, check out the original one, but let's hop right in. So we have a little message here as well, like we have at the beginning of each of these. Your hopes have become my burden. I will find my own liberation. Liberace. Let's hop right in. Ow. I totally missed my keyboard. Totally missed my keyboard. Ah. And again, just looks absolutely beautiful. That's most certainly not the Black Forest.
It's time.
Blake. I don't know who Blake is. Who's that supposed to represent? Is that supposed to be like, oh, Foxy?
Okay.
Well, I like Blake. Kitsune. What does that got to do with black? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the Kitsune legend. I don't know. Maybe. Just based on the outfit and what seems to be a katana. Who's that too? We've got 2B. Oh no, this is so Japanese. This is so Japanese. Okay. I'm assuming Kitsune, but I don't know anything about the Kitsune legend. But just because of the fox ears.
Looks like we're gonna be doing this the hard way.
Oh no, it's Mirror's Edge.
So dramatic.
It actually is 2B. Wait, is that a whip? Whoa. No, I said no pause. Damn it. Screw it. He just like flicked his sword. Might have shot his sword. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, damn. Of course. Of course. I want to say so much right now. I want to say so much right now.
Let's do this.
There's so much that needs to be said. Whoa. Okay. So, no. No, I said not too much analyzing. These are just trailers before we... Screw it. I'm going to say it. So it's like a whip, sword, gun. How do you... What? Oh, so... Oh, that's cool. How do you even pull the trigger? I mean, I guess the whip... Okay. That's a shotgun sword. Katana.
Perfect. Move up to the next car. I'll set the charges.
What about the crew members?
What about them?
Well, okay then.
Adam.
Wait, what's his name? Adam. That flopped. Brilliant. I'd
We
run.
need to get out of here.
That's how he's about to die in the trailer. And that would be so...
some time.
Are you sure?
Do it.
Oh, he's doing the... I know it's whips, but they look like a scythe too. Yeah, this guy still is. That is so anime. Dramatic finish with his EI. Are y'all separating ways?
Goodbye.
Okay. B for Blake. These renders are so good. Well, that was B. We had Adam and Blake. Is Adam gonna be part of the story, or is it gonna be like maybe like a character that eventually returns? I'm not sure. We will see. I want to kind of like leave it at this. I like these renders so much. These are fantastic. So you've got scythe gun, you've got rapier ice, you've got what do you even call it? Like a katana whip gun. Katana gun whip. Yeah. My guess right away is Kitsune. The mask kind of looked like the Kitsune symbol. I don't know anything about Kitsune, so I'm actually going to quickly just explain the Kitsune legend.
According to Mythology Wiki, fandom, foxes are a common subject of Japanese folklore.
Yep.
In English, kitsune refers to them in this context. Stories depict legendary foxes as intelligent beings and as possessing paranormal abilities that increase with their age and wisdom. According to yokai folklore, all foxes have the ability to shapeshift into human form.
I don't know. I actually don't know. Like it feels like that might be it, but it also feels like I'm so far away. Cause like I get it, right? The thing, all right, but It looks like fox ears from behind, but not really from the front. When you're looking at this render here, and obviously it's not supposed to be fox ears. It's supposed to mimic it, I would assume. But like, honestly, the vibe I'm getting, as stupid as this sounds, all right, I'm getting 2B. That's the vibe I'm getting, like 2B and Mirror's Edge, both of them combined. But those are not legends. Those are video games. Alright, but the first thing I thought with the scene fighting robots and everything is 2B. B. 2B. Maybe it is! Maybe it is! Oh, that would be classic. If the B... Because I was thinking, like, who could it be? Who could it be? But, like, who could it be? Who could it be? And it's actually, like, 2B. That would be some. Come to think about it, doesn't 2B use like a whip sword gun? I've not played Nier in a long time. Doesn't she? Is that who it's supposed to be? I really see it. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I really see it. And like Adam could be that second person in your Tangta. Is that who's the person? I don't know. I don't know. I do like one thing though. I like how unique they all are. You've obviously got the very red. I'm talking about design wise here. Oh, you could also say fighting style, but I also want to see the characters because Schneeweiss, she seemed very. I almost want to say like. High strung, posh, regal. You've got B, Blake, who seems very much I don't know. I was gonna say very much like a follower, but then you see the scene at the end and it's like, nah, making her own decisions too. You've got Ruby Rose, I believe, who seems... Honestly, I got the least personality out of her. Like, from that trailer, it was the least amount of personality, I feel like. With the old ones, I can sort of infer what kind of personality they are. She just seemed like a normal person. As ridiculous as that sounds, fighting werewolves. Sort of like a normal person. Whereas we got a little bit of personality with the other two. Now, we've got... I mean... What's Char Aznabul's sister called? What's Char Aznabul's sister called in Gundam? That's who it is. Something with an S. We've got as Y. Yay. I forgot what her name is, but... Why? I don't even know who that could be. I don't even know who that could be. Just like the hair, almost like the posturing, like, oh, the drink's on me kind of thing. You know, like, ha, I run a bar and it's my bar. Yeah, that kind of vibe is what I'm getting, but I'm actually not sure. I'm honestly not sure. So I'm actually quite intrigued to see why now. Very much intrigued to see why now. But we've got RWB and our Y is left. Out of all of them, I must say, the one I immediately think is my favorite is B. B. You know why? Do you honestly want to know why? Because, as I said, I like swordplay. Now, granted, Y has a rapier and R has like a scythe. So they're both steel. They're both steel swordplay, but like, this is more like a traditional sword, like a sword, katana, whip, gun. Yeah. The reason why I like swords so much is because it requires skill. So like one skill, you can say that about most things, but a lot of things, an element of luck is also a factor. With swords, that's not necessarily the case, because like, for example, all right, with a scythe, you could just like flail it around and you could get lucky. With a sword, you could do the same thing, but it's much easier to dodge a sword because of the short reach. With a rapier, I feel like a rapier is almost... It's almost very much... I mean, it's very similar to a sword, of course, but it's very much a pointy weapon, a stabby weapon. So, like, you could stab and because it's so light, you can be really quick about it. So you can be like, tick, 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 tick. If you get one right, you can get lucky. With a sword, obviously, you could just like flail it around. But against a competent swordsman, you're less likely, at least in my mind, to succeed. Now, the only experience I've had with a sword is a friend of mine has one. And he's like, it's funny actually, because he used to be like, oh, it's so heavy, I can't lift it. And like when I got to his house once, I was like, let me try it. Because it was always hung up on the ceiling. So I was like, okay, let me try it. I just want to hold it, all right? I was like, wait, this is not heavy. This is light. You were light. And he was like, wait. So he held it, and he's like, wait, this is actually light. When I was 4 years old and I held it, this felt so heavy. But now that I'm like 10, it's easy to lift. What's going on here? It's not as heavy as I thought. It's actually quite easy. And I was like, yeah, you were 4 back then. You're 10 now. Imagine my shock. Imagine my shock. But yeah, that was the black trailer, ladies and gentlemen. I will see all of you for the yellow trailer. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, bye. Also, be sure to, of course, rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. But also just, general things with YouTube that you're very welcome to do, but you don't necessarily have to. Besides that, though, I'll see all of you in the next one. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and bye.